you ready to go to Moab?
Yeah, let's do this.
His hat's all ready.
Yeah, we got our navigation. We're gonna get there in one piece or two pieces. Look in the back. It's full. It's plumb full.
We got a lot of stuff back there. We're ready.
So these are just clips of us driving to Moab. We got in really late in the evening, and so we didn't have time to really do anything that day. However, the next day it was raining quite a lot. So we spent a lot of time in town, but we still wanted to get out and do something. So the upcoming clips are us doing a fairly easy trail called Onion Creek.
We're doing Onion Creek.
Ready to hit the water?
Wait, are you ready to hit the water?
Yeah, you ready?
Yeah, here's the water. We're Delica-ing. Woohoo!
The guy said this is one of the prettiest trails he's ever been on, and I kind of agree. This is kind of
It's
insane.
very pretty. Hitting some water.
Another stream crossing. I think there's 13 total stream crossings.
Oh wow, that's a lot. And the water's just like orange. It's pretty cool.
Is that like your sign out?
It could be.
So when it's not raining, this trail is actually very, very easy. I mean, when we were going on it, we were going with some other people in completely stock vehicles like Subarus, and I believe there was one like Jeep Grand Cherokee out there. But anyways, these trails really aren't that hard. The problem is we were going past Onion Creek onto an actual Jeep trail, and they just kind of merged together. And with the rain, combined with the fact that it was continuing to rain, our tires were just becoming caked with mud because the dirt up there almost becomes like clay, and so we just were having really big issues with traction. So obviously, beautiful landscape. If we ever go back, I'm definitely going to do this exact trail again. It was one of the highlights of the trip, in my opinion. The rain obviously hindered things a little bit. However, it was still a great experience. One thing that I will say is the Delica performed so well. I mean, like, I cannot believe how crazy this thing is off-road. Not to mention the fact that anytime we would drive it around town in Moab, or anytime we would be parking at a campsite, we'd have people come up to us and ask us what it was. People would want to take photos of it, and we'd just get thumbs up all around town. If you ever wanted to have a vehicle that got tons and tons of attention, yet it's not like something insane expensive and is still very, very rare and hard to come by, it's definitely the Delica, that's for sure. So as the footage continues, you're going to see that things start to get a little bit more difficult. Also, like I said, the weather is not really helping us in our journey, obviously. But anyways, looking back on the footage, it's a little ironic that we make so many jokes about getting stuck and whatnot. But really, to be honest, I don't regret anything that happened. The only thing I regret is not trying to, like, on the hard hill that we had a problem with. I just regret not getting out, walking up the hill, kind of trying to find the right line to take, and making sure that I did it correctly. And also just having Kayla outside of the van at the beginning. So we didn't start filming until I was already stuck, and then that's when she got out to help guide me down the hill. At the point that she had gotten out, then we were able to kind of coordinate how to get down the hill much easier. Obviously, when you don't have someone outside of the vehicle spotting you, when it comes to like a more challenging portion of a trail, that was just a dumb mistake on my part. So yeah, looking back on things, I don't know. It wasn't that bad, but also it was pretty bad. So that's all I've
Alright,
got.
we'll see what happens.
It's Jurassic Park. Look at over there, the rain. There's snow still up on the tallest parts of the cliff plateau thingy, I don't know. Super cool. Wow.
Wah 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 wah. So we're slipping and sliding a bit here.
Let's not get stuck.
It's a little mucky.
This is something that if like my parents or your parents or anything like knew that we were actively doing this, they'd be like, "You idiots! You're 10 miles away from the civilization and you're risking getting stuck." And then this is when we say,
And
"But
the
look,
answer is
there's
yes.
a creepy farmhouse over there."
Yeah, we could just go ask them for help. We could just go knock on the door and be like, "Excuse me, can we borrow your phone?
We're stuck.
And possibly some bread."
Oh yeah, I don't have service. True.
Okay, easy. Pay attention. Stop
I am paying
touching your
attention.
phone. Okay.
I had to get some of the muck off the tires. Here, it's a little wash. Car wash.
Okay, now we're out of the muck.
We're good. We
It's
made
alright,
it.
guys.
It's
We
fine.
did it. We out here. We doing stuff.
What?
Little steep decline here that Nathan insisted on.
I got out and tested the dirt first to see if it was slippy or not. We're doing okay so far. A little nervous, but we're doing okay.
It's just a tight corner here.
Okay, I was not going to make that corner.
Oh yeah.
With how steep it was, I didn't want to tip, so this is probably a better choice for us. Oh yeah, when you look up, it's much more intense than when you're going down.
I look just as intense to me going down. Nathan's just a little daredevil. Determined daredevil.
Okay, so we're getting to the point where we got stuck. So actually what happens is I did listen to Kayla. She was telling me to stop going up, so I stopped. And then what happened is I was reversing and we started to slide in towards the mountain. And there was a giant kind of washout from previous water and things like that that kind of sunk my back end into that area, and then we were tipped all the way sideways basically, so like I could put my hand out and my hand would have been on the mountain, and I was really nervous that the Delica was actually going to tip. So at that point we just needed to try and strategize a way to back down the hill without sliding further into that pit that was on the side.
Go. Just go forward this way. Keep going. No, you need to go this way. He was just stuck in that. Sometimes I'm smart. Okay, start straightening out. Bring your front over this way. Turn. Straighten out this way.
Can I kind of give it some gas and go back? If I go slow, it'll start sliding.
So if you stay, just keep following this vegetation as close as you can, you'll be fine. You can give it gas. Okay, wait. Wait. You're gonna run into bushes. You gotta start turning This way. Well, I can't see what's on your other side, but yeah, you're in the plants.
It's starting to slide.
I mean, you can go this way, but you'll run into bushes, but it's fine. Wait, wait. Don't. You want to see what I mean?
I just know that if I...
There is a cliff right here. This much? Yeah, stop. Stop.
Okay, can I tell you?
I'm stressing out.
I know, I am too.
You're if you go back further, you're gonna fall off a cliff.
Like,
it's like it goes like this. The cliff does. See, Nathan. Is you're sliding that way.
yeah, so... Like, if I could get my...
Why doesn't it listen to me?
If I could get my foot to slide...
Okay, good. Okay, you're good. Turn a tiny bit this way. Tiny bit. Turn your back. Okay, straight back. Turn your back tires this way. Okay, stop. Straight back. Yeah, but turn this way a little bit. And then just back into this camping spot right here. What?
That's the most scared I've ever been in my entire life from driving this thing. Was when we were literally
Look at that.
we were tipped sideways like this. I was like, my hand was at the
I
top.
understand. I'm freezing though. Can you just pull into the spot and we'll talk? All right, here's our setup for the night. We were a little more prepared tonight since we didn't get in super late, like last night.
Okay, so enjoy some photos while I talk. But anyways, yeah, looking back at the situation, I don't really regret going on the trail, obviously, but I just wish that we had waited till it was dry. Mainly the whole issue with the situation we found ourselves in was because of the slick mud and not being able to back out properly. Normally when it was dry ground, what would have happened is I would have probably tried that trail, realized that we didn't really have the right kind of articulation. We didn't have... Obviously, the Delica doesn't have disconnecting sway bars or anything like that, so any kind of articulation where your wheel's going really far up or down, it's going to tip the entire Delica. And so just looking back on that, it's something that I probably shouldn't have put ourselves in, but we did, and we handled it as best as we could, and we got out of that situation, so I guess on to the next one, right? But anyways, yeah, that is the sketchiest part of the trip. The rest is all good fun. So obviously, thank you to Micah for letting me borrow her camera. We got a lot of good photos with that camera, and being able to have it as opposed to taking pictures on our cell phones or GoPro was a plus for sure. We were trying to mess around with it for a long time at the beginning, and actually doing everything manually by setting up the photos, but we quickly realized that it was either too washed out or too dark, or we're having issues with like focus and whatnot. So we just put it into automatic mode and took photos that way. So they're probably not the greatest, as they could probably be tweaked here and there and make them a little bit better. But you know, we did what we could with the camera, because we had never used it. But yeah, these are some photos of, I believe, no, this was still the same night. The sky cleared a little bit, and we were able to kind of walk around our the vicinity of where we were camping, and take some pictures of the landscape. There is a very nice campsite about half a mile up that hill that we got stuck on. So if we ever go again, definitely going to tackle that hill and make it to the campsite this time in dry conditions, because that campsite was very, very nice and kind of tucked away in there, surrounded by some trees and everything. But yeah, Kayla went out with a camera and took a lot of photos. I believe most of these are ones that she took. So yeah, some very pretty pictures. And then coming up, we will get on with the next day. Okay, it's the morning after the mistakes were made.
Now we gotta go back and face them again.
Yep, and it rained a lot last night. But the ground is pretty solid with water. I think it's going to be pretty good heading out of here. We'll see. I got my Kayla hat on that she gave me, so I'm ready for an adventure. Super pretty here. A little windy and cold today this morning, but the Delica's warming up. We're going to try and spin off some of this mud off the wheels, and we're going to have a nice safe trip out of here, right?
Yes.
Okay, catch you on the flip side.
This is the journey up Mount Crumpet. Is it actually called that, or did you just make that up?
No, it's from Dr. Seuss, you know? To Mount Crumpet to dump it.
Oh.
It probably doesn't show how steep this is in the video. It never does. But this is what we came down yesterday, and Kayla was really worried about it, which rightfully so, right, Kayla?
Yeah, I was pretty nervous about how steep it was.
And then we got some rocks here. Okay, nice. Delica is killing it.
Bumping around.
God, this thing is a beast. Look at that view, though. Oh my gosh. The whole valley, and we should get the camera out.
Okay, let's get past this point just a tad.
No, I don't. I want to stay.
Okay.
So we're not like. Actually, want to go back just like that. Now we're like flat, basically.
All right, we made it up Mount Crumpet.
That was good. We did it. That was the most.
Oh.
That was the only part that was the most worrying part for me. Now we're in the smooth sailing after this.
Now the only part I'm worried about is the part where we're slipping and sliding all around so we don't get stuck in the mud. I'm sure we could get out of the mud, but yeah, I don't want to get stuck in the mud. Stay tuned, I'll record that.
Ooh, a puddle. Kayla's driving now. We got past the super sketchy stuff. It was definitely better this morning. It had dried out a lot more. So we're letting Kayla take the wheel because she didn't want to do that stuff.
Obviously.
she wanted to just do the fun stuff. This stuff is definitely the fun part, where it's like enjoyable but not scary.
That's my style.
And yeah, enjoyable, not scary.
Yeah.
Well, what I
I'd been telling Kayla yesterday is it's like, I don't know, I feel like what happens is the trail starts out easy, right? And then, so you're like, oh, this is an easy trail. And as you keep going, what will happen is there'll be like a little challenge for you and the Delica, and you'll be like, oh, that wasn't too bad. And then the next thing you come to maybe is a little bit more of a challenge, and then you're like, oh, well, I was able to do the last one, so let's give it a shot. And then you keep doing that, and you don't realize how much harder things are getting. And then you kind of, it starts to get a little bit too intense.
You bite off a little more than you can chew.
Exactly. And you don't listen when Kayla says, hey, let's probably not do this. And then you try it and you say, no, I think it's fine, we can try this. And then, yeah. So we learned our lesson.
Or you did?
Well, I learned my lesson. Yes.
Oh, look at the first creek crossing.
First creek crossing.
Do I have to go kind of fast? Or?
No, you can just, I would go slower than that. I would go slower than that. Because it's not about the water, it's about just like the bumps are gonna really throw you around. Okay, well, do you have anything to say before I shut this off?
I'm happy we made it safely.
Yes. Here's another creek crossing. Before we shut it off, let's see if you can do this one gently. Because look, there's a lot of big rocks on the other side, so just go slow. You don't have to go fast at all. Good. Yep.
I did it.
Nice job. And nothing ever, I will say this before I shut this off, nothing ever, like video never does things justice in terms of like, I don't know, like it's a much bigger like drop into the thing. You're gonna hit that rock. Thank you, good. But it's like, it's a lot more incline and decline than it looks like on video. But yeah, I'll stop talking and catch you in the next clip. Bye. Well, we're checking in. There's a Jeep coming up over there. How are you doing, Kayla?
Just chilling.
I'd get going a bit. Yep, definitely go. There's like a little turnout up here at the corner. So he probably sees you. Okay, get to that turnout area right here. Good, perfect. Okay, keep going. He's letting you go.
Or is he? Am I
Yeah, he's letting you go. Alright. I didn't want to lift the camera up and make it awkward, but nice job.
Thank you.
How's everything going so far with the drive?
The deli is doing its thing.
How long have you been driving for?
I don't know.
Probably like 20 minutes. Doing our 18th creek crossing.
It's a little steep here.
This one's steep.
There we go. Look at, I'm not making Nathan scared anymore, I don't think.
No, she's doing good. I was never scared. I was just more like telling you not to take stuff so fast. But, so you were overconfident in the beginning, I think, with the speed you could take bumps with. Look at these beautiful.
Well, I think it's more so that the bumps don't seem like they're gonna do anything.
Yeah.
They seem really small, so I wasn't nervous about it.
Okay, I'm gonna go and we'll catch back with you later. Do you have anything to say?
No. Hi. That's all.
Okay, bye.
Bye. So that was me driving for the very first time off-roading in the Delica. I had never really done any type of off-roading before, necessarily. A little bit here and there in the Jeep, but nothing really of note. But this was like the day after we had gotten into our sticky situation, getting up to our campsite in the muddy muck and rain. And we were coming back down expecting it to be just as sticky of a situation, but it actually was a pretty smooth ride back down. It had kind of dried up and everything, so it was a lot easier of a drive. I still had Nathan do like all of the steep downhills and all the areas that were really mucky and muddy on the way back because I was nervous about that, so I just did the fun kind of mild stuff that was easier to do and just kind of the fun stuff, like the creek crossings and all that. Nathan took some good pictures, and I took a few pictures of this pretty valley that we saw that kind of reminded us of like Jurassic Park. We were just kind of expecting little dinosaurs to be running by while we were driving through. And we just overall had a really good time. I'm tired.
We're done with our hike. It said it was 4 miles, but that was definitely more like 5. Because on my watch it said 5, and my watch is very accurate GPS wise.
Trail mix.
oh yeah, that stuff's pretty good actually. We found it's called like tropical. What's in it?
Some banana chips, some pumpkin seeds, raisins,
Some like dried mango.
cashews, and maybe some dried pineapple in there too.
Yeah, dried pineapple. What? It's like covered cashews though. They're like covered in something.
Like candied something.
Candied cashews. They're good. And this is what we're working with right now. I knew this would happen when I wore, like I didn't want to wear my nice running shoes on a hike to get them all dusty, but then like I haven't worn really other shoes to like exercise, so I kind of figured that would happen. Oh, and this is what we're working with from the other night. Get all this caked on there. Ugh. Some hair on there too.
Yeah, Bella kind of. She was a champion last night.
Yeah, I am.
And today.
I'm very surprised by how everything went.
As am I.
That could be you out there riding bikes.
Who? Me?
You.
Except there'd be more crashing and crying and, you know,
Well,
agony.
let's rest a little bit, have some snacks, and then go on the next adventure.
Hello. We are hiking Dead Horse. Seeing some pretty views. I'm a little chilly.
I'm not.
I am wearing shorts. So. It's pretty. Nathan's not recording a pretty spot. Or
What?
prettiest spot.
Oh, you mean the lookouts?
Yeah. Well, I'll show you. Show you something.
Okay, we'll show them a lookout in a little bit. Kayla?
It's beautiful.
The other lookout is right there that we're gonna hike to. But wow, you can just see forever. So crazy.
That? I bet you can't, but rocks are sliding.
I don't think here you can really go on like a dad trail.
Yeah, probably not.
Hello.
Yeah. Yep, see?
Is that a picture?
No?
Just a video?
Yeah. Cool. Yes. Ready? Yeah. Yeah.
Are you joking?
I don't think there's a good way about doing it, Ken. I think you just go.
Definitely. Oh god. Oh no.
Gosh, what are you gonna do?
No, I just meant you pulled this going.
Yeah. We're up above.
Above the waterfall.
Climb some rocks. That's very heavy breathing. Sorry. Don't touch the cactus. Oh, those cactus. Jumping is hazardous. Noted.
Flowers. Oh, flowers.
What are we doing?
We're gonna go see Corona Arch.
Okay, let's keep going uphill. Knees weak, arms are heavy. But he keeps on forgetting what he wrote down. The whole crowd goes so loud. You're bad at following places.
Yep.
It's over here.
That's why I have you, honey.
You're the person that gets lost on the trail and they're like, it was clearly marked and had little lines on the ground and everything. And you say, I don't know. I don't know. It's going to be
Heavy breathing.
heavy breathing.
There's Corona Arch. And I think that one's Bow Tie Arch. Don't do that.
Well, we made it. Now what? We're done.
That's it.
We done 3 in one day. What else can we say?
It's hard to look up at it.
You have to, I feel like you have to sit. Yeah. I feel like you have to sit down to do it.
Yeah. You want to take a picture of me?
What about a video?
Videoing?
Yep.
You never warned me about that. I thought it was a picture.
Get my butt.
There he goes. Leaving me behind in the wilderness.
What are you eating?
Nathan concoction. And some chili, Spanish rice, and cheese. Questionable cheese.
Yeah, we
But it
think
tastes
it's good. If we have some bad stomach aches later, we'll know what it's from. So this is it. Easy peasy. We did 3 hikes today, so we feel like this is a needed meal. We were getting kind of nauseous, hungry. We hadn't eaten much today.
We probably burned like 1,000 calories today, no lie.
Oh, more than that, I think. We were hiking for like 8 hours. Yeah, probably more than 1,000, I would say.
And it was like kind of hard hiking, like steep uphill, rocking, like you're climbing over rocks and stuff.
Or crossing creeks without, just with our shoes.
We earned it.
Yes, okay. Say bye.
I don't want my sleeping bag to get soggy. I'm kind of nervous about that.
Here's my sleeping spot. This is where I sleep. That's where the woman sleeps.
Except my sleeping bag's not there.
She's gonna get burritoed.
What if I get sand all up in it?
Don't. Just shake it out. Mom! I'm not gonna be able to hike this trail. Pull up, Kayla, so she can see. It says no Nathans on this trail. Oh no.
Weight limit of 5 tons.
Weight limit's of 5 tons.
No chance.
We're gonna have to turn around.
No chance.
I'm way too heavy for this. Oh, look at that. Nice. That looks pretty. Look at this canyon, guys. This is insanity. So pretty.
Insane in the membrane.
And what you don't see is, so this canyon, can you just brake real fast?
Okay, but I'm on a turn.
Okay. Well, this canyon is beautiful, right? It goes so high up. It's hard to really put into perspective how high that is. But then it also, okay, we're gonna keep going and we're gonna drive over the bridge. It also goes down really low. So it is just really a crazy drive here in Onion Creek.
Just a minute, we're creeping forward.
We're making our way.
Okay.
Yeah, it's hard to see, there's a glare, but it's
Oh, yeah.
crazy. Ah, yes, thank you. So all the way down there. Would be lying if I said it wasn't a little unnerving being close to the edge, but we're making it, right?
Yeah.
She's doing good. Okay,
you.
catch you on the flip side.
Flippity flop.
Yeah, so that was basically the conclusion of our trip. I've got some more photos that I will just put at the end and allow you to look through if you'd like. I don't know, there's not really much else to be said. We had a fun time, got into a few sticky situations, but it was all fun in the end. We kind of got a hang for sleeping in the Delica. That was new for us. We probably will adjust some things in the future going forward in terms of sleeping situation and how we pack things. We in the footage that you're seeing here, we made it a point to definitely use the chairs because those chairs took up a lot of room, but it was nice to read outside. It was a little cold, but yeah, and enjoyed the stars this evening. And basically we both were able to finish an entire book on our trip, so that was nice to kind of unplug and just, get off of our phones and TV and everything like that. So super fun. Hope to go back in the future. And yeah, we'll see you in the next adventure. Bye bye.